Hey guys, it is drizzyreplays here. Going to be casting a game. It's going to be a Zerg versus Terran map, Zelnaga Caverns, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, I just got something game. I think it is a Diamond League game. Just to be sure, I think it is. And so yeah, I got sent this game a couple weeks ago. I just decided, you know what, I should probably get it in because it's a quick game, and I thought if I could do a couple quick games, that'd be good because I can get more games in and stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we have in the bottom left hand corner is Derp, and the map is Zerg Caverns, like I said. And the top right hand corner we have the the blue Zerg KietZer. So as I said earlier, short game, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't seen these games before. I just could tell by the time, and so I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little inference. I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of like a either a really good timed push by the Terran, maybe get some SCVs in the mix with those Marines, do a really good aggressive push in the beginning, maybe some bunker pushes, I don't know, and maybe attack and kill the Zerg, or the Zerg may do some kind of speedling run by, and probably kill the Terran, I don't know. I don't know. So we're just gonna see. And now, I do want to say, guys, that I'm getting close to 1,000. We're me and MLA and I. Since I am doing MLA form, I get an English joke. Okay. Since we're getting close to 1,000 uploaded views, we might do a special video. You know, like another dual cast. Like we haven't done those in a long time, ever since the Iron Man Bolero game. And by the way, MLA has started like casting, but he's kind of flaky on it. He's kind of a bum. I mean, I'll call him and be like, "Hey, dude, can you get some casting done?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then he'll be like, "Oh, actually, you know what? I probably can. It just takes me too long. I'm not blah blah blah." So then he'll be up and casting soon enough. So anyway, for our 1,000 view game cast, I think we might be doing a double cast, or I might do like a cast where I cast one of my games. And if you guys want me to cast some of my games or something, or some of MLA's games, I could definitely do that. Like I'll even cast games I lose. I'm not afraid to show that I'm a hardcore kind of guy. Like I'm a fair loser. Sometimes I may get kind of ragey if I see some bum who does something mean and rude and whatnot. Now, will the SCV see that? Oh, it's gonna go check for that drone right there. It's not gonna see that drone. The drone is gonna get that hatchery down, and he's gonna come into the Zerg base here, and it's gonna be like, okay, there's no spawning pool, so I think there should be a hatch down there, or he might just wait because a spawning pool could come up pretty soon. Now the Terran is getting a gas at 15, 14-ish, and the right before the barrack is done. Barracks is done. This SCV is gonna try to get some. The drone's gonna get some hits on the SCV, but the SCV will finish the barracks just in time with only 10 health remaining. There's a Marine coming out, and there's that orbital command at 16. Now, I know a lot of people like to go 15 orbital command, and that's kind of weird doing the 16 thing. I know the Muslim does that. He waits, gets that 16th one, and then gets the orbital command at 16. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he got that one SCV advantage. I don't know. It works for him. There's a spawning pool going down. So it is a 15 pool, 15 hatch. I think it might be a 14 pool, 15 hatch. I don't know. There's this drone in that base right here. I think our Terran player knows about that, but I think he just has that the Marine there anyway, just to kind of kill any Overlord scout that comes. Now the drone is going unchecked here. You might just save this so you can do a little bit of scouting later. There's that second gas coming up around the 17 mark, and if he does not build on supply to build, oh, okay, good. He's building another one. So there's a standard wall in going here. Now, with this standard wall in, it makes me think that the Terran may not be doing any aggressive push. It looks like, actually he might, because the Zerg isn't doing any like main unit building. I mean, he might go Banelings or something because he does have this gas going, but I think that's just for metabolic boost. So definitely there are going to be some speedlings pretty fast. So he might go fast speedling, try to run up in here. A factory right after barracks. So okay, that was my bad. I don't know what happened with that computer, but it happened. Anyway, so we do see the factory going up right now, guys, and I think that means there's a 1-1-1 build going on because you get your barracks out, you get one marine, then you go straight for the factory once you have 100 minerals. And now I don't know what's happening here. Oh, he is building a tech lab now, so that makes me think that there is a 1-1-1 build because he'll just probably switch the factory and tech barracks so he could get some siege tanks out. He'll probably go get a starport out after that. Pretty obvious. Now there's a little clump of 4 Zerglings moving across the map, probably trying to take the Zelnaga or something. And I think these two Zerglings might try to intercept this SCV here. Again, sorry about the lag, guys. I don't know what's up. My computer is just kind of sometimes the game it won't lag, sometimes it does. It's a crazy thing. Okay. Anyway, okay, this is like serious lag. All right, hold up. We'll wait for like 2 seconds and it might get better. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna keep casting. I don't care. Maybe the next game will be better. Now there is that switching of the factory and barracks going on, and he is building another barracks, no starboard, so I don't think it's going to be entirely 1-1-1. This hatchery is, this expansion, I should rather say, is pretty much underway. There's only one gas taken for the Zerg player, which makes me think he probably is going to go all speedlings, because usually they'll take the gas. Now, he might go with mutiling, I don't know. But it makes me think that he's going speedlings, just because he's, oh, there's that second gas going. Is he going to take any of these here? Nope, he is not. There are 2 barracks on the way for our Terran player. And as you can look at the production tab, you'll see that there's a reactor going down. One siege tech upgrade. Oh, sorry, one siege tech and then siege tech upgrade. And the lair for our Zerg player is almost done. Now, oh, there is a roach warren going down, so he might have just waited to get that roach warren until the lair's finished so he can get that roach speed as well. The Zergling may try to like poke up here, see what's going on. There is that overlord. I think he's waiting for it to do that 8 to 9 minute, around the 7 to 9 minute overlord scout. I mean, you just send your overlord in. It's okay if he dies because that's the usual amount of time, around the 8-9 minute mark, when someone loses an overlord. And I know a lot of players do that overlord scout at 8 or 9. I mean, I do it. It works pretty well because like you pretty much get an idea of what the other player is doing, and who cares if you lose an overlord because you can just get another one. I mean, your economy should be going pretty well. I mean, most Zergs just go fast expand now, unless you're being buttholes in like my language, unless they're being buttholes. I'll say it again. They're being buttholes, and they're just cheesing. Not cheesing. The Zergs can't really cheese except for like proxy hatch or something. Unless they 6 pool or like something like that, they're not gonna be really doing anything. Um, I can't believe it. I lost my train of thought. They won't be doing anything that uneconomically stupid or any economically stupid. That's what I meant to say. There is that Glau reconstruction, which is a roach speed. And one thing I like to say, I like to get roach speed. I mean, I know that I've seen a couple of forums on Battle.net where people are like, "Is it useful or something?" And I'm like, I'll tell you one thing: it's always useful. Any upgrades you can get if you have the economy, get it. And roach speed is pretty much like metabolic boost. Like you need it for roaches, otherwise they're too slow. I mean, if you do like a 7 roach rush in the beginning, yeah, I guess you could do it, but otherwise it's not that useful. There are 2 siege tanks placed over here, which is pretty good. Uh, and so you got that going there, and they have pretty good coverage of this area since they have vision of that. They will gonna be able to. And there's like a little supply depot line going on here. And I've noticed with Terran, you gotta keep making supply depots. As soon as one finishes, you have to make another one because you're pumping out units so fast. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Um, Whoa, how many SCVs does he have? That's like around 30-ish, I'd say. Another siege tank out in siege mode, obviously. This guy's going like heavy on the siege tank, so this could be anyone's game. I don't know how it's gonna go. I think it might favor the Terran player because the Zerg player, check his units right here. There's 2 Marauders, 11 Marines, and 3 siege tanks to 2 Zerglings, 5 Roaches. And okay, we'll count the 2 Queens. Although I think this could go in the Terran's favor if he decides to attack. Now, something else I want to mention: the Zerg's creep spread is going really well, and that's something you want to keep track of because, like, one, it gives you speed boost for all your units except for drones and broodlings, and you also get that vision of the map. So it's always a good thing. The Zergling is running away because he sees that army coming now. This is a pretty threatening army. I mean, I don't know. Does he have stim yet? He does not have stim, but does he have concussive shells? He doesn't even have, oh, now, oh, perfect. Stim just finished in time. Will he pick off this overlord? I think so. Good, good. There's one overlord down. Now it's gonna engage. He's gonna siege up here, I expect. And okay, he's gonna be in range of this hatchery. It's gonna go down. And will he? Not these units. Oh, bombarding into these units here. We're gonna see what happens. And the Marines and Marauders are stimming. And I think that the Zerg player is gonna lose this. There's one overseer doing something random. There's a GG, and there is the game over. Great play by the Terran player, doing that early aggressive push, getting the right amount of units, getting the right amount of siege tanks, waiting till that siege tank was up, seeing that the Zerg was going heavy economic build so that he could do a little aggressive attack. And look at that, he's sending 5 more Marines in there to do some little damage. Now, something I want to say about the Zerg player, uh, I still like that logo, by the way. I just want to say, the thing what you did wrong, and I'm not criticizing you because you're a Diamond League or anything, because, like, I mean, my Smurf account's Platinum, so, I mean, I'm not that great anyway. But what I want to say is, the thing that you did wrong, and pardon me again, I'm sorry, dude, is that you did not build enough units. You went too heavy on the macro, and that's what most Zerg players do. They'll go too heavy on the macro, they'll just keep macroing, and try to save up to get the mutas or something, and I don't think he had any Spire up and, or anything, but they'll just like save up a lot of minerals and look. I mean, like it'll just won't go well because he won't have enough units. Opponent will push out, and something will happen, and that's just about it. I mean, he just didn't have enough units, and that's all I gotta say. The Terran player was played very well. He waited until he had the right amount of units. He got the siege tanks out, which helped a lot, and his economy overall was pretty good. I mean, for Terran, it was really good. He had a good amount of saturation in his main. Constantly building units, constantly building supply depots, always staying on top of the game, never not getting supply blocked. The Zerg player is doing really well economically. Like, he was doing amazing economically. It's just the unit thing. I mean, he was like staying out of the game. And yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say. I won't ramble on for too long, otherwise you guys get bored with me. But anyway, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks. Bye.